How's it going, everyone? Coming up on a pretty notable week of game releases. Look, if you only have a PlayStation, we're gonna cover those games in this video, but obviously, this week is all centered around a little game called Starfield, which if you do buy the premium edition, you get 5 days early access, and it will be dropping on September 1st. Very excited for that. I will be checking it out, but obviously, this is a PlayStation-centric channel, and I do want to highlight the PlayStation games that will be dropping this week, and don't worry, there's still quite a lot to check out. Sure, not the biggest games in the world this week, but still stuff that's very, very notable. We got a game that's coming free for PlayStation Plus Extra subscribers as well, so that'll be good to check out, and a couple of other titles that should definitely be on your radar. So, right off the top, we have the latest entry in a long-running franchise. We have Trine 5, A Clockwork Conspiracy. The Trine series is back with its biggest adventure to date. In their 5th outing, the heroes of Trine are pitted against dastardly and duplicitous villains who will stop at nothing to seize control of the kingdom. The clock is ticking to save the world of Trine. Visually, the game's got a great style. It'll take Amadeus the Wizard, Zoya the Thief, and Pontius the Knight on their most action-packed journey yet. With their reputations tarnished, loved ones in danger, and their own magical powers at stake, the heroes of Trine must reunite to push back a fearsome clockwork army and bring peace and justice to the land. Traverse breathtaking 2.5D landscapes in Trine's deepest and visually richest chapter to date, with an all-new cast of characters, some friends, some foes, but all unforgettable. Whether by yourself or playing with up to 3 friends in online and local co-op, the upgraded puzzle difficulty system keeps things fresh, adapting the challenge to the number of players. Level up the hero's ability with all-new skill quest system, growing their legend as they are once again united by the Trine. 2.5D adventure with world-renowned puzzle platforming action, combined forces in 1 to 4 player, single player, local, and online co-op accessibility and replayability through an adaptive difficulty system for both combat and puzzles. Beautiful fantasy world with stunning visuals, new combat system, and tense boss encounters, fairy tale soundtrack, character-specific skill quest system, Trine's most epic tale yet. Express yourself, deck the heroes of Trine out in customizable outfits, and bring the kingdom back from the verge of clockwork oblivion in Trine's most magical story with fiendish villains and memorable allies. Trine 5, A Clockwork Conspiracy is out August 31st. It'll be priced at $29.99, so relatively well priced as well. Hopefully this one delivers. The Trine games have been relatively consistent up until this point. Next up, been playing this on PC recently. It is now coming to PlayStation 5 as well. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk is a 1 second per second of advanced funk-style battle rival crews and dispatch militarized police to conquer the 5 boroughs of New Amsterdam, become all city. Now, this game has an overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam. 4,400 reviews. 98% of those reviews have been positive. The slight on this game has to be the price point. It's $39.99, which is certainly hefty. However, this game is so unique, so original in terms of presentation and stylistically. The soundtrack is pretty solid. Really just a very, very unique game. Would it do better at a $19.99 price point? Yeah, and we talk a lot about game pricing, and, you know, $40 is hefty. Let's be real, $40 is hefty for this game, but it's so original that I think some people are going to spend that $40 and still really, really enjoy it. If nothing else, this is a game you absolutely add to your wish list, and you pick it up sometime down the line. But I had a great time with it. Obviously, if you played Jet Set Radio, this is going to be right up your alley, and it's going to be a game you really enjoy. But $39.99 is going to be the deal breaker for some people, but that's why you can add it to your wish list. At some point, it'll be at 20 to 30 bucks, and at that price point, maybe it'll be a more compelling pickup for you. And for some of you guys, $40 is a no-brainer still. And definitely have this one on your radar at the very least. It's been received really strongly on Switch and PC. And now it's coming to PlayStation 5 on September the 1st. Next up, we have the release of Sea of Stars, a long-anticipated throwback RPG with modernized elements as well. Sea of Stars is a turn-based RPG inspired by the classics. It tells the story of 2 children of the solstice who will combine the powers of the sun and moon to perform eclipse magic, the only force capable of fending off the monstrous creations of the evil alchemist known as the Fleshmancer. This game has a awesome art style. Visually, it looks great and definitely something akin to the Super Nintendo era, but at the same time modernized in a really nice way. It's a turn-based RPG, however, at the same time, they're going for an engaging turn-based style. Pressing the action button in sync with the animations increases damage output while reducing incoming damage, along with timed hits. Combat features multi-character combo attacks, boosting, and a strategic lock system, offering options to play with different damage types in order to hinder enemies while they are channeling powerful attacks or spells. Unshackled traversal, you've got options to swim, climb, vault, jump off, or hoist up ledges as you traverse seamlessly through the world with a navigation system based on platformer expertise that breaks free from the classics bound to the grid tileset movement, full-on dynamic lighting as well, a story-rich adventure, and a world that you can touch. There are many ways to hang out in the world of Sea of Stars. You've got sailing, cooking, fishing, stopping by a tavern to listen to a song or play the infamous tabletop game known as Wheels. There's a lot of depth to the gameplay. Sea of Stars will be out August 29th, $34.99 if you want to buy it outright, but again, it will be available on PlayStation Plus Extra, so you can play it that way as well. Next up, we have a PC title coming to PlayStation 4 and 5, The Big Con. Hustle your way across 90s America as a runaway teen con artist. Choose how to make your scratch as you don disguise, pickpockets, and rip people off in this comedic, crime-filled adventure. Experience the totally rad 90s in all its plaid and payphone glory. This is a game that has a great visual style. 381 Steam user reviews, 95% positive, 77 on Metacritic as well, $14.99 price point. Again, from a originality standpoint, just like Bomber Cyberfunk, this has so much charm to it, and something that definitely should be on your radar even if you're not picking it up day one. Next up, we have How to Escape. How to Escape is an escape simulation game where two players will need to cooperate on asymmetrical gameplay and devices. Talk together, help each other will be your new motto to survive in How to Escape, an asymmetrical escape sim game. It will be dropping on August 31st. Next up, we have Tenebris Pictura. Exploration, ghost hunting, and puzzles in the Victorian era are noted. You'll be plunged back to the Victorian era, playing the role of a paranormal investigator with psychic abilities who has landed in a misty, convoluted island brimming with mystery. You were invited there by an old friend to investigate his daughter's disappearance. Before long, you're embroiled in a supernatural mystery linked with a shady sect and sightings of extraterrestrial beings that appear to have escaped from a strange collection of paintings with dubious origins. Tenebris Pictura does drop on August 31st. Next up, for your horror fans out there, we have Daymare 1994, a Sandcastle. Daymare 1994 Sandcastle is a third-person story-driven survival horror game and a prequel to the critically acclaimed Daymare 1998. Step into the shoes of Agent Dahlia Reyes, a former government spy and now in the service of Hades' unit, and prepare to face the true horror. Grab one of the most innovative and technologically advanced weapons of all time and prepare to face never-before-seen creatures while you make your way through a series of frightfully evocative settings all ready to be discovered. Daymare 1994 Sandcastle drops on August 29th. Next up, if you're into exploration games, Under the Waves looks like a solid one. Stan, a professional diver in the North Sea, is struggling to overcome a life-changing loss during an extended mission underwater. Stuck in his self-imposed solitude, he starts to experience strange events and will have to make the most significant choice of his life. Visually, the game looks solid, and if you're into immersive exploration titles, one to have on your radar, Under the Waves drops on August 29th. Next up, Somerville. Coming from PC to PS4 and 5, in the wake of catastrophe, find the means to make your family whole again. Game was received fairly well by critics. VG247 giving it a perfect score. Gamer 9 out of 10. God is a Geek 9 out of 10. You embark on a journey to find the whereabouts of your family in the wake of an alien invasion. Live through the personal struggles of a young family separated in the final moments of a global conflict against hostile alien civilization. Discover firsthand the full impact on others of this catastrophic event. Somerville is hitting PS4 and PS5 on August 31st. And lastly, we have Goodbye Volcano High. Goodbye Volcano High is a cinematic narrative adventure about love, change, and the end of an era. Guide Fang through their final year of high school as they try to make things right before time is up. Decision-based title, and Goodbye Volcano High will be dropping on August 29th. That's gonna do it for me. Again, a healthy roster of games dropping this week, comparatively to some of the recent weeks, especially like last week where we had Armored Core and Immortals of Aveum. If you're only a PlayStation guy, a little bit of a lighter week, but honestly speaking, with Bomber, Cyberfunk, Trine 5, Sea of Stars, and everything else, it's still a nice lineup of games to say the least. But that'll do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.